people coming. 5 people. Yeah, that's all I want. And now I can actually move up. Get the fuck up. Oh, I can do that. There's 5 people here. Here is my presentation aid. Wait, we'll put that right there. Can you click through this for me?
The fibers that make you muscle.
Alright, that's the intro. Alright. Wait, shoot. There's 5 people here, because I'm gonna cut this part out. There's 5 people here.
Do I press this one?
That one, okay. There's 5 people here. 5 people. It's a little scuffed, I'm sorry. Okay. Have you ever realized that some athletes seem like they're built to compete for hours without slowing down, while others can produce a large burst of speed in just a few seconds? Even though both our athletes are elite, their bodies aren't built the exact same. In popular book The Sports Gene, author David Epstein explains that one of the reasons for these differences is the ratio of fast twitch to slow twitch fibers in their muscles. Today I'll explain both types of muscle fibers and compare the two, and explain why each are important. Understanding muscle fibers. Before talking about fast and slow twitch muscle fibers, it's important to understand what muscle fibers actually are. Your body is constantly deciding what muscle fibers to use based on the activity. If you're doing something with a lot of effort, you will use a lot of muscle fibers. But if you're doing something without a lot of effort, you won't use a lot of muscle fibers. Understanding why the two muscle fibers help explains how athletes perform so differently. The slow twitch muscle fibers. The first type is slow twitch muscle fibers. Wait, sorry, slide. Slow twitch muscle fibers are built for endurance. They contract slowly and don't produce as much force, but they're consistent and can keep working for a long time without getting much oxygen. This is because they're oxygen efficient, which gives them a red color. One athlete David Epstein discusses in Sports Gene is a Finnish skier named Eero M, who won multiple Olympic gold medals. Epstein explains that this skier had a rare genetic mutation, which allowed his body to get more red blood cells. And with more red blood cells and his efficient slow twitch muscle fibers, were very useful in his long distance races. His story shows that genetics can give athletes an advantage in sports that rely heavily on slow twitch muscle fibers. Slide. Fast twitch muscle fibers. Fast twitch muscle fibers are built for speed and power. They contract much faster than slow twitch fibers and generate a lot of power. This makes them perfect for sprinting, jumping, and throwing. The trade-off is that they use a lot of energy quickly, so they fatigue much faster. The best example of fast twitch muscle fibers in Sports Gene is Usain Bolt. Mr. Usain Bolt's incredible speed comes from the ability to generate a lot of force with contracting his fast muscle fibers. His fast muscle twitch fibers allow him to shoot off the blocks at record speeds. David Epstein discusses how these genetics contribute to Jamaican sprinters and their success. Now comparing the two. After understanding each of the fibers on their own, let's compare. Like I said previously, slow twitch and fast twitch fibers are completely different. Slow twitch fibers are best for endurance and long distance running and marathons. Fast twitch fibers are best for best for activities reaching their maximum speed, like sprinting and jumping. Most sports require both fibers, and you need a mix. You're constantly switching between the two slow and fast twitch fibers. It doesn't matter. This is good. Depending on what the situation demands. Muscle fibers play a huge role in how we live and play sports. Understanding them helps explain how different athletes Slide. Get out my speech. Helps excel in different sports. Slow twitch fibers help athletes like the skier perform long periods without getting tired, and fast twitch helps Usain Bolt become the fastest man. David Epstein emphasizes throughout his book that genetics don't just influence athletic ability, they don't determine it. Practice and dedication are necessary for someone who wants to win. Someone with the best genetics still has to work hard, and someone with not perfect genetics still has to work hard to improve. Thank you.